Hey, it is backwards. We're gonna continue more Nachtigal. Yeah, we're here at the we found the castle and ended up being stuck here. We're gonna be stuck here for 2 weeks with the vampires. They made us change clothes and make it nocturnal. So come to think of it, it's just kind of like how I got on my jet lag when I came to Belgium. Take naps, it just makes it harder to adjust. Came here on the night of the 8th, so I'm guessing it's the 10th now, unless I put a rip band ankle or something. It's gonna be hard to keep track of time without any clocks or calendars. Guess you really don't need those when you're immortal. Not really, I guess not. But I'm not, so keep a record in this notebook of what day it is. 11 days left. Haha, there goes the rest of my holiday. I wonder what'll happen if my visa runs out while I'm here. Can't exactly be deported out of the country if I'm busy being held prisoner by vampires, though. True. I've been sleeping so long and my limbs feel all heavy. I really need to stretch them out. Wait, it might be hard to do that in the stress. Well, guess it's time to do some exploring. Walking around make me feel less groggy. Okay, we get to the end of the hallway. Hello, Steve. Wait, you're not Steve. This is a different hallway. You look almost the same, though. I'll call you Johnson, then. So now we get Steve and Johnson. Oh, sorry. That's just all messy. Are you conversing with the statue? Well, how long have you been there? As usual, this guy just appears out of nowhere, but he's a vampire, so. I entered the hallway just now. You're always happy to turn up no matter where I am, huh? It's not difficult. Given that vampires have heightened senses compared to humans, besides you trod upon the ground so loudly that one might mistake you for an elephant. Well, that's not very nice. He said, heading. Neither is the incessant noise that you make. I suggest if you're attempting an escape, stop now. Lord Adrian's senses are even more fine-tuned than mine. Wouldn't dream of it. At least not while I know this guy's skulking around. Why is his senses better than yours, though? My lord is a second-generation vampire. While I am of the third generation, it is simply a difference in birth. Those born of a generation closer to the head of the family are stronger. So you're part of the same family? Birth? You mean he's been stronger than you since he was a baby? The vampires are not born in the way that humans are. You just heard off. I kind of want to hear more about vampires, but... I'm going to ask him straight out. I'm not going to make a joke of it. How are vampires born then? And what exactly will you do with that information? What can I do with it? Will knowing how vampires made affect anything? I just care about who I'm living with. God damn it, I keep pressing the right button. Do you guys really have no reflection in the mirror? What happens if the sun shines on you? I guess you already covered the garlic and crosses thing. Yes, we get a little burnt, and once again, garlic and crosses, as well as holy water, have no effect. But how are vampires born? All vampires were originally human except for the head of the family. We were turned by other vampires. Don't bother asking me how, for I'm not familiar with the method. I was unconscious when it happened to me. Even though he's saying a lot, he's still answering my questions. You're probably wondering why I'm bothering to respond to this minutia. A little bit. I have found that when faced with someone asking an annoying barrage of questions, it's best simply to answer. Especially if the questions are of no real consequence. Lord Adrian has always been inquisitive and energetic. The sooner I do with his demands and questions, the easier it is for both of us. I would never have been able to live with him this long otherwise. Deal with. There really is no love lost between Luca and Adrian, huh? But Adrian doesn't seem to mind him too much. And how long has it been? 203 years. I have been his companion since he was turned. 203 years? Yes, that is just what I said, human. Now, if you're quite finished with your questioning, I would like to show you to the kitchen. You guys actually have one? Though human food does not sustain us, we are technically able to eat what humans eat. Some vampires even enjoy it. The Lady Blanc de Nachtigal, for example, has a taste for mint tea. I see. No, there's a kitchen! So well, since you will be staying for us some time, I have been prevailed upon by Lord Adrian to set up a cache of food for you here. You may prepare your meals in the kitchen whenever you please. So there's a courtyard in the middle of the castle. A little patch of outdoors. How neat. You don't see this kind of thing much outside of the Greek architecture. Oh, so it's just the middle of the castle. If you want to get to the kitchen, head for the center. Got it. If there is more than you need by way of ingredients or foodstuffs, simply state my name and I shall come to you at my earliest convenience. What if you're on a different floor? Locating you should not even prove difficult given your usual volume. For example, I could hear your entire one-sided conversation with Steve earlier this morning. He knows Steve! No! Is that just a smell? I didn't even see that! If you require anything else, I should take my leave. No, that's all. Thank you, Luca. I didn't know that he made a smell. There he goes again. Oh, wait a sec. I should have asked him how to get back to my room here. Crap. Well, I guess we're eating in the kitchen. Gosh, I've gotten totally used to sleeping during the day and waking up at night. Ugh, right button. Maybe I make pretty decent vampire myself. It's just kidding. Did something just move over there? No way, it was probably just a trick of the firelight. But it just moved. Ah! What's happened? Where's the fire? There's a over there. A what? I don't even want to say its name. Correct me better if wrong. But could it be that you're screaming and shaking due to that spider over there? Jeez, even hearing the word spider makes me squirm. I'll just nod. Really? You're afraid of a little spider? I got bit by a spider when I was a kid, so now I have pretty bad arachnophobia. Besides, that spider's like the size of my hand. Oh, this is just Jupiter's pet spider. Egbert, was it? Huh? Jupiter? Jupiter's one of my older brothers. I surely thought he would bring Egbert with him on the trip, however, perhaps it escaped. The Nachtigal's definitely an interesting bunch, that's for sure. You're shaking in terror over a harmless spider. I had taken you for being more iron-hearted. Oh, he's smiling at that. Oh, he's smiling, Andrew. Luca's not. Is it really harmless, even though its fangs look like that? Well, I suppose a human like you might die if it were to bite you. That's not harmless at all. You just don't like to bite you then. You know, somehow I'm rather dissatisfied with this. Of what? Your reaction was not nearly this interesting when you met us. Normally, wouldn't someone fear vampires more than spiders? After all, we actually prey upon humans. They hardly done anything to me, though. I mean, I actually remember being bit by a spider when I was a kid. But these guys haven't attacked me or hurted me at all. Knock on wood. Though I did get forced into this ridiculous outfit, I just can't bring myself to fear them somehow. Since they haven't bitten me, I can't bring myself to fear them, is probably what you're thinking, correct? Is that true? You don't fear us? Even though if we so please, we could kill you at any moment with barely a flick of a wrist? Huh? What? You're not scary, I guess. Just a minute now. Human Miranda. Huh? Why does his voice get all husky? Wait, that's the first time I said my name, isn't it? Shall I show you what true terror is? You don't have to do that. He kept coming towards me. I'm backed against the wall. Really, however, I do insist. His voice is right next to my ear. His fangs just right against my neck. Is he really going to? I'm sorry to scare you. You're very scary. You're an honest one, aren't you? Are you not? You wear your thoughts and emotions on your sleeve. Figuratively speaking, of course. Your current attire has no sleeves. Jeez. It's my victory then. Come, Luca, it's your turn. Must I? Of course, it wouldn't do her to fear me alone. This human needs to understand whom she's dealing with. If you insist. Oh god. Oh, what does he do? I just can't imagine Luca doing anything like what Adrian did with me. I'm being naive. Close your eyes, human. Do we really have to do this? If it's what Lord Adrian wishes? Yes. This really stinks. Okay, there. No, still. What on earth is he going to do? Not being able to see really does make it pretty nerve-wracking. Just then, I feel something fuzzy and scratching my shirt. No, he wouldn't. You'd better be careful. I don't believe that Egg would like sudden movements too much. Yeah! Oh my god, spider! I would freak! Oh my god. You! I nervously look at my shirt while keeping as still as possible. It's a piece of steel wool. She is in your face, even. You know your dark complexion? I could see all the blood draining out of it. I'm so glad to have detained you, my lord. I actually did almost get freaked out by a fake spider at work earlier. The place felt weird for some reason. So Halloween spider would fit weird. So which of us do you think is scarier? Come here. Come on. Come on. Hey. Puppy. Adrian was right about this, but Luca just played it. I gotta go to Luca. It's just about our heart attack when I thought he put the spider on me. Luca was scary. Yeah. He smiled. I saw that smile. You cheated and used a prop, Luca. Don't be a sore loser, my lord. You never did say how to do it. I would never have thought these guys would have such normal size to them too. Still shouldn't let my guard down though, I guess. Lost again. You think that almost after a week I'd be used to this place. Oh, hi Tim. Or is this George? Great, now I'm getting the statues mixed up. I was already named the other statues. Are you really gonna name every single one of them? Sure, I'm gonna try. Helps me keep track of which hallway is which. I'm not even fazed by the guy's sudden appearance anymore. You seem to be getting lost at the same amount of frequency as before, however. Well, I'm doing my best. What are you up to anyways? Lord Adrian's new obsession has been three-dimensional puzzles. He asked me to purchase another one for him, so I was on my way out. How often does he get these new obsessions? Once per fortnight? Occasionally he gets bored sooner. What do you do when you're not attending to Lord Adrian? I don't understand your question. Serving my lord and the Nachtigal family is my entire purpose here. It takes up all of my time. You've just been a servant for 200 years, and you're going to go on serving them forever? Yes. Nope. Okay. I have to say, that doesn't really sound like that great of an immortal life. Are they forcing you to stay, or what? I see absolutely no reason to tell you. Before Lucas basically said that, he answered any question that was of no real consequence. So if he's not answering now, it means the reason why he stays here is important to him. If that is all, then I should take my leave. Oh, wait! And off he goes. Well, I guess we're just going to last forever in this mansion. I think I might have brought up a touchy subject for him without meaning to. I was just curious is all. If he's not being forced to stay, I wonder why he does. Does he get anything out of it? Maybe a place of protection. If possible, it means a vampire. I'm feeling kind of tired today, so I think instead of getting lost for the bazillionth time, I'll study a little. I don't think I've cracked open a book even once since the first night. Too much other stuff going on to focus on reading. Let's see. How about architecture? Ooh, the Royal Theatre of Namur. You can really tell they were going for the Italian style. The ceiling mural reminds me of Michelangelo's work in Florence. Don't tell me you spent all your free time reading. Oh, Lord Adrian. I didn't realize you were there. Drop the Lord when Lucas in here. I loathe about such stuffiness. But he could probably still hear. I am already new to see referencing to me with honorific or effete effective immediately. If Luca takes issue with this, I'll do him then. Speaking of Luca, you seem to be spending much more time with him than me. To be honest, it's not my choice. Oh, now that I dislike his company, I'm not exactly trying to find him either. Ah, crap! Oh, okay, I backed up. Huh. I just can't find my way around here. The castle's too huge. Tonight's actually the first time I decided to give up and wander around and take some time to rest and read. My achievement of the week has finally been able to get to the kitchen without getting lost. Your goals are set rather low. Are they not? Is such a thing worth being proud of? Easy for you to say. You've had 200 years to get used to the place. But for me, it's only been a couple of days. I suppose that's much is true. Well, how about I give you a little tour then? To be honest, I really want to have some time alone time, and read. But if this means no more getting lost, I'm all for it. Sure, if it's not too much of a bother. You should consider yourself fortunate, mortal, for I have never been designed to give anyone a tour of Nachtigal Castle. Do you guys get a lot of visitors? Well, no. But that's exactly why it makes it so special. Nothing phases him, huh? And that is my brother Ignoramora's room. Actually, you could say that entire wing is his territory. No one else comes over here much. Why the door hinges all singed black? That is why the rest of us tend to stay away. Ignorance is fond of lab experiments. To this day, I have yet to ascertain what exactly he's trying to accomplish with them. There have been numerous fires here. Ah, speaking of which, that building you were looking at in your book, what was it? Oh, it was the Royal Theatre of Namur. Seeing Ignoros reminded me of the fire that occurred here in the mid-19th century was his doing. What? You mean your brother's an arsonist who set a royal building on fire? Gosh, I wonder what it was like before it was rebuilt. You see, my sister Osne did not like the style of the place, so she called in a favor from Ignore. If you like the architecture and decorations there is now, you can thank my elder siblings for it. They were instrumental to its current design. But the place was renovated again just recently. A family as old and powerful as mine has many connections and much influence. His eyes kind of twinkle when he's talking about his family. He seems to be really proud of them. Wonder what he does then. What are you smiling about? You seem very fond of your family, that's all. I think it's nice. What is there not to like about my family? I am the youngest, and they all dote on me so. I wonder if that's really true. If they really care about him so much. Why did they leave him here while they all went away somewhere? And doesn't Adrian get lonely? Well, I guess he's got Luca and now me. Oh, and those 3D puzzles probably kept him pretty occupied, I'll bet. Human Miranda. Yes? You called my name again. I've heard that in some places they have power that is generated by sunlight. Is that true? Oh yes, you see, we spent the rest of the time talking about modern marvels. And sometimes Adrian gets really vicious. Look at his eyes, but most of the time he's kind of like an excited little kid. Talk about mood whiplash, haha. I was kind of skeptical about it, but I think Adrian's tour actually helped. I feel like I finally know where I'm going instead of just arriving at places by complete chance. It only took me, what, a week? It wouldn't have been so bad if these hallways didn't seem to go on forever and ever. It does look like it goes on forever. Ugh. Oh, where should it go? Let's go to the courtyard. I'll go for the courtyard. Maybe grab a bite from the kitchen while I'm over there. Ah, it's a nice night with a gentle breeze, and I've got some bacon to eat. This is the life. Never get another 2 uses. Too bad I'm a simple girl who likes to eat well. Is human food really that delicious? Well, I don't really see her. Well, yeah, at least some of it is. I don't know if anybody turned down bacon. Really? Do you want to try some? I'd rather not. Now I think about it, neither of us sucked my blood even once since I've been here. Maybe he's not allowed to unless Adrian lets him. Hey, is human blood really that great? Why do you ask? Well, I've tasted my own blood before when I had a split lip and stuff like that. It just kind of tasted kind of metallic and gross to me. Vampires taste blood differently. I see. I guess the conversation's over. Done eating anyway, so I'll just going to get up and walk back to my room again. It's a nice tongue to you. Look, I had to be batting back to my room now. Wait. Did his voice drop a little? When were you given leave to go? Huh? I guess I wasn't. I just thought you assumed I'd be alright for you to simply do as you please. I suppose that is partially my own fault for being too lenient. You know, what's with you all of a sudden? Sorry if I didn't know you, but the scent of your blood. He's right in front of me now. I can't get away. Ah! It's particularly sweet smelling tonight compared to the terror scent you were getting off before. It seems to be quite delicious now. What do you mean? You know, blood tastes sweetest when their prey is blissfully unaware of its situation, and when it's innocent and willing. That's why the strongest vampires have such potent, persuasive abilities. If the head of family so wished it, you immediately surrender your life to them. You do it so willingly that it would be as if you came up with the deer yourself. Oh, look, there's a moon phase. I didn't even notice that there. How the heck is that was there longer? I didn't see that. It was probably there the whole episode last time you guys were saying then. You weren't easy the first 3 nights, but now it's as if you actually enjoy it here. You're making light of both of us, both of the entire situation. I get it now. You haven't been getting get out much since I've been here, so you're thirsty, right? That's why you're so cranky. Certainly, I haven't fed once since you've been here. So his bloodlust is just making him crazy or something. I would never thought that Luca would be this aggressive. No, that's wrong. He's always been this aggressive since the moment we met. Luca's right. I've been underestimating them. Keep doing that. I can't bring myself to just think of them as monsters now. Even now, if you're thirsty, then go ahead. Just take a bite. That's what I'm here for, isn't it? You don't get to decide that. I personally feel that biting is a very intimate thing. When a vampire connects with a prey like that, even if momentarily, there's a deep bond. I've always had a distaste for that sort of thing. No, I will have you, but I shall use this. That's a knife. Don't tell me he's going to. Ugh. You just sliced open my arm. I couldn't even react. That really hurts. As I thought, it's delicious. That is a nice image. I know he's sucking her blood from her arm. But now we get to see her dress a bit more than what it was. I didn't even know you wore earrings. I thought you said it tasted better when the prey was blissfully unaware. I'm not blissful or unaware. As I said, it would have tasted sweeter, but not better. I've always hated sweets. Just because I'm a third-generation vampire, don't make the mistake of thinking I'm not capable of doing anything on my own. I've never thought that. Really, even though you're letting your guard down while thinking that surely I wouldn't do anything to you without Lord Adrian's permission. Okay, we were exactly thinking that, but we're not going to tell him. I don't need his permission to do anything, certainly not for this. I don't understand the relationship between Luca and Adrian. He serves Adrian so loyally, but at the same time he seems to have really deep bitterness and disdain toward his lord. One thing's for sure. Luca might serve Nachtigal family, but he doesn't consider himself inferior to them. He's punishing me for disrespecting them, because I'm the only thing here he thinks he can subjugate. But is that really all is there to it? Okay. We are going to save it there. For now. That was actually really interesting. We also got to see some blood sucking and more for it. Like, that was a nice image. I did like the style of the imagery that they make for this. It's really nice, the music. I don't know how the rest is going or how long it is. But anyways, leave a thumbs up if you like this. I hope you have a good day and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! So far, I really do like this. Just like the Blind Griffin, I do like these kind of stories things. They're really fun games.